Hello, today we're going to be making a dollar bill housefly, or some people call it a cicada. And we're going to fold out the first step just by folding the dollar bill in half, and then we're going to unfold it. The point of this step is to make a good sharp crease right in the middle, so we'll have a guiding line for use in later folds. You'll notice my dollar bill does have a few folds in it already. That's just so this video goes a little bit more smoothly. But if you do this at home, you're going to want to start out with a crisp dollar bill so your end results will be better. So the next step I just did is folding the dollar bill down. Take the corner and fold it over to these sides meet, kind of like a paper airplane. Do the same thing to the other side, but unlike a paper airplane, they're not going to meet in the middle. We're just going to fold them flat along the bottom. So the next step, after we have our triangle here, is to take each side and fold it back to the middle line we created in the very beginning. The best way to do that is to line up this edge right across the center, and once you get it where you want it, hold it in place with one hand and just flatten out that other side to make a good sharp crease. Same thing, get it where you want it, then put the crease in to hold it in place. Now it's going to want to fold upwards on you. That's just fine, because the next thing is to fold these back down. We're going to make the wings of our fly or our bug, and we're going to make those, if you look in here, you see the N kind of come out of the middle of the N, both downwards and outwards, kind of like that. You should see about one letter down here, the E on this side and the L on that side. You want to kind of make sure that it's symmetrical, and then sharpen up the creases. Now the hardest step in this, and it's not that hard, is that we need to unfold this at the top only. So put one finger at the bottom, reach in here, and just pull this out. Once you've done that, kind of flatten out your folds, sharpen it up, do the same thing to the other side. Okay, there we go. Now, next step we need to make towards the upper body of the bug. We're going to take these corners here, start with the one that's on the top, and kind of fold it as a V-line away from the center. For this one, you can kind of match it up with the dollar bill line that's under it if you want to. Kind of like that. And then crease. Now we are folding under itself. It'll be easier to see on this next one. We're going to do the same thing. So we're folding down. We're also folding away from this center line, so we're going to end up with a V shape, just like that. Once you get that kind of where you want it, and it's pretty similar and symmetrical, you can go ahead and crease that up. Now, if you're doing this at home, I recommend you take some time and make sure that those are really even, but I just need to go on to the next step here. And that's actually the last step. And that's going to be where we need to divide this kind of halfway, say right around through here, maybe across the edge of this circle around our 1. And we're going to fold that under once again. So I think my hands are kind of covering it up on that side. Do the same thing on this side. Maybe I can show it to you a little better. Kind of picking the halfway point across this way. Imagine a line right through here. Excuse me, right through here. And we're going to take that and fold it under. Give all sides nice sharp creases, and there you have kind of a housefly. Now this is more like a big fat beetle. If you want a skinnier bug, you do the same thing, but you can just fold it under more. So you can take the other side, fold it under more, and you get more of like a winged insect. So that's all there is to it. Remember, make good sharp creases and spend a little bit of time on each step to end up with the best possible result at the end.